So Vince, let's say you're a new LO and you want to find a niche that you could focus on. In today, 2024, what would that niche be?
So I'm brand new.
Brand new.
I've got my licensing. I did my 20 hours. I've got it. I got my. I'm hanging with a broker somewhere, and he says, "Go to town, Vince."
Yeah, or she.
And he or she says, "Go to town, Vince. Thank you very much." And I've got no support. I just got to do it all myself.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I'll tell you what I would do. Probably. We know that there's a lot of answers to this, right? There's a lot of different ways. But what I would do,
probably no wrong answer, you know?
Probably not, except for what comes out of your mouth. But for me, what I would probably do is because I'm not making any money now, right? So I don't have any book of business. I would focus on probably first-time home buyers who I know are going to be a pain in the butt, but I'd focus on them particularly in perhaps lower income, maybe minority neighborhoods, in markets where they're buying smaller homes, maybe ones that need to be fixed up. Probably,
okay, now you start making a little sense.
Probably where they're looking and saying, okay, this is maybe other homes in the suburbs are going for, $250,000, 300, 400,000. Maybe you're looking at homes at 150,000 because they're not great. But you get people into those homes, and maybe I would find a way to partner with some local handymen or folks who want to come in and do renos. I'd find a way to get those people into these lower-priced homes where they have an opportunity. One, they could probably afford to get into it. Mm-hmm. Two, they have an opportunity to spend a little bit of money to get it up and maybe fix some of the neighborhoods that they're in. They may not stay there all that long, frankly, right? Because some of these aren't probably the best neighborhoods, but it gets them into the house. I'm not going to make that much, but I'm not making anything right now. And then those people are going to fix their home up a little bit, and then probably sell it to get into a better home once they got a little equity into that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep in touch with them, unlike what a lot of LOs do. Mm-hmm. They do it. Even though I've done a good job with these guys, they can't remember my name if I'm not still talking to them. I check, hey, how you doing? Everything all right? Neighborhood okay?
Stay in touch with them.
You need me to get you in touch with a plumber or anything going okay? Give them that property data. And build it. I'd be looking for a year and a half out here. But I know that most of my competitors, they don't want the $100,000 mortgages. Yeah. They don't want to be
or the renovation deal, which means actually it's listen, 203K is not the easiest loan to do, and any kind of renovation loan, there's an extra level of difficultness. So small deals. I like that, focusing on minorities. So I'm going to add to that because I think you're actually right. You got one right here. I'm glad actually
I'm impressed you finally.
Yeah.
After all this time.
Yeah. 4 years it's taken, but you got it right once. So I would also add to this. So we have something like this, been like 10 million people that have crossed the border over the last 4 years. In not the most legal status. They are, most cases, going to be producing members of our society, and many cases, a lot of these people have already actually have jobs, many of them have ITIN numbers, and they're establishing themselves in this country. So yes, go into these areas, help them actually buy these homes that they can renovate. But the other thing I would also suggest is house hacking. Because of the affordability issue that we have, what they could do is they could group together and have actually some of their people move in, so they can rent out 3 of the units of maybe a 4-unit house.
This is great. My plan, and it's interesting to see the differences how we come at these things here. So my plan is to find people who are here, young homeowners or new homeowners that really need help to get into these things here. And your plan is to go out, find illegal immigrants, and put them into tenements. And I think that's an amazing, that's what you said. The migrants that were here, maybe not legally, 10 million of them. I don't think we have 10 million legal immigrants into the country every year.
No, not every year. I'd say every year. In the Biden administration, actually, there have been 10 million people. That's White House has stated this. This is but
in any event, listen. I think you have to find niche, right? That's the whole point.
Yes,
is we're not going to sit there and go, realtor, send us business. I'm brand new here. Send me all your business. you got to find those niches, and then you got to really double down and become the expert in those niches, whichever it's my niche or your niche.
So you want to find $150,000 houses. This does not exist actually in most of America right now.
Depends. It depends on what neighborhood.
Flint, Michigan. Okay, yeah, maybe Flint, Michigan.
I'm just saying.
There are some really depressed areas of Indiana.
There are areas
that have
a lot of Indiana. It's not that they're depressed, but that the housing prices, the Midwest, those housing prices are lower anyway. I am talking about places where you might see $400,000 homes in the suburbs on usual, and then maybe there's inner city neighborhoods or more urban neighborhoods where you've got properties that need some TLC that you can get at lesser pricing.
Okay.
And I would try to find those, and then I would try to make sure that we got people into them.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Not a horrible idea. Because I could see you can make some success with that.
Yeah, and when I have success, you know what it means? It means I've won.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.